Hey you guys, so some of my subscribers, like 2 of them, have been begging me to do a video in my natural hair without my precious wigs. And here we are! Oh god. Fluff this back out. There. So I'm not really a hair channel. I could post natural hair videos if I really wanted to, but I figure there's so many natural hair videos out there. Mine is just gonna get lost out in the sea of natural hair videos. So I've never been interested in posting a video about my natural hair. I guess it's just my own personal thing. I don't find them entertaining. So I just never wanted to put my own out there because I don't wanna be boring. Ooh. Bra is showing. So what gave me a little bit of a change of heart is whenever I post my natural hair on Instagram or in my stories, a bunch of you little black girls, or not even just only black girls, but girls who have just a different texture hair, a more coarse texture hair, thicker kind of hair, not super silky and straight, end up in my inbox saying, oh my gosh, you have the same kind of hair as me. It really makes me like my natural hair, and I thought it would be important to at least put mine on my YouTube too, so that maybe other people see the beauty in their natural hair. And if I can make other people like something that's natural about themselves, then I am all for it. So in this video, I'm gonna pretty much tell you everything that I see in the comment section when you guys ask about my natural hair. Why do I wear wigs? How I grew out my hair? Because you guys remember that freaking story that I told you guys when I got a relaxer and it all just kind of like broke the off. I did notice in that video a couple of chicks were calling me like a bald-headed bitch, and they were black girl. And there's this weird thing in the black community that if a black girl decides to get a relaxer, it's like a battle between girls who are natural and girls who want to get a relaxer to straighten out their curls. And they were kind of under the impression that my hair still looked exactly like that, like how I described in the video, even though I said that the video was like years ago. Like I don't think they know that hair grows back. So I hope they know that, because I mean, God forbid something happens to their hair and they become a bald-headed bitch like I was. And hopefully, people aren't, rude to them, because they probably aren't gonna feel that great about losing their hair. But I'm also gonna tell you why I stopped getting relaxers, and I'm gonna tell you like the products that I use. Let's start. So the question I get all the time when I show my natural hair, or if I'm like in real life, people always see me with wigs or like really long braids or something. So if I ever go out in my natural hair, they're always like, why do you wear wigs if you have hair? 1, because I want to and I like the looks of wigs. 2, I enjoy the out of catfishing everybody. Yoshi, go to sleep. And the most important reason why I wear wigs is because I enjoy changing up my look. I get bored very quickly. I want blonde hair, I want red hair, I want pink hair, purple and blue hair. I want different lengths, I want kinky hair, I want straight hair, I want wavy hair. I want it all, baby, and I'm gonna get it all with wigs. And if I did that with my natural hair, I probably would really be a bald-headed bitch. And so I tend to mostly keep my hair braided up and a wig on top of my head. And because I do that, I don't touch my natural hair very often, and so it stays pretty healthy. The more I manipulate my hair, I'm not sure if this is for everybody, but I know with me, the more I manipulate my hair and comb out my hair and just like touch my hair and get super rough with my hair, the less healthy it looks. So I like to just keep a wig all over this head. Relaxers. So I remember wanting a relaxer, 1, because my mom said that I would never get one. Like I wasn't allowed. So naturally, if a parent says you're not allowed to do this, you're going to naturally want to do that. So I always just kind of wondered what my hair would look like being straight, because when I was younger, I would always have braids or up in a poofy poof. Or like the bazillion freaking ponytails my mom would put in my hair with those freaking balls of death that would slap me in the face. And then the second part is when I got older, I no longer had my mom like taking care of my hair, and I had no clue how to freaking take care of it, and I just thought a relaxer would be a lot easier. The problem with that is that I had no clue how to take care of my natural hair. I definitely had no clue how to take care of chemically relaxed hair, and all my hair just broke the freak off. I kept getting relaxers and my hair was growing, but it was super, super thin. I do have a story time about when it all broke off, linked below, and yes, there are cartoons drawn by these hands. So you should check it out after this one. So I never thought that I would stop getting relaxers, because I remember from a very young age, and then when I decided to get the relaxer, my mom was like, now that you have put that demon chemical onto your head, you can never stop getting it. You are forever locked into this contract with Satan. So whenever I would get my relaxers, it was just kind of part of my every 3-month routine. It was never like, oh God, I have to get a relaxer. It was just like, okay, I need to get a relaxer because now that I did this to my hair, it's part of my life. So one day I was looking at all my wigs and I noticed most of my wigs have the same texture that comes out of my head. I mean, this one right here, most of my wigs were looking like this. I could easily grow this out of my head. And I know it's not like completely the same like texture. This is a lot looser curls. Mine are like way tighter and like kinkier. But I mean, if this was all the way down here, I would be ecstatic. So I just kind of realized I'm buying hair that I could completely just have on my own head, and why do I need to do that? So I was doing more research on my texture of hair and how to actually take care of it, and I found a couple girls that wore wigs the majority of the time as a protective style that helped their natural hair grow. And I was like, I wear wigs anyway, it'll be no different. It'll take forever for my hair to grow down to my ass, but if I stop the relaxers now, I'll be there before I know. And my last selling point to go natural and like really just be in love with my curls and stop getting the relaxer was I have a ton of different wigs, and I was getting really into like my full-on big afro wigs, which is actually like this is still not as curly as my hair can get. If I get it wet and just let it all shrink up, it's full-on like afro. And you know those girls who say like, oh yeah, I have afro hair, but they don't? Like, no, my hair is actually like, it just shrinks up. And I just tend to not do that because it gets very kinky and tight, and then when you comb it out, you get some hair breakage. So right now, as I get my hair longer, I just try to not do that. I do the whole stretch method thing when I get my hair wet. But anyway, I have a plethora of different wigs, and I have a couple afro wigs that I like to wear just for fun. I got dressed one day, I wanted to wear an afro wig, and I came out the bathroom, and my boyfriend was like, and he was like, that's such a nice one. He was in love, you guys. And I was like, you know, that's how my natural hair is, but I keep putting that stuff on it. And he was like, why would you do that? And I was kind of like, I don't know. Why am I doing this? And I stopped that day and I never looked back, and I still don't miss the relaxer. It's so nice not having to go to the salon to get my relaxer done. Just my own experience, I feel like my hair, unrelaxed hair, is so much easier to take care of than my relaxed hair. So for me, it's kind of easy to be natural. I just did a lot of wigs, tons and tons of wigs, while my hair grew out and continues to grow out because, like I said, my goal, I want it down to my black butt crack. I want these girls to call me a bald-headed bitch and me be able to like whip my hair at them through the screen. So I know a lot of people like wonder, like, is it hard to go natural? For me, it wasn't, because I did a lot of fake hair. Like, I love when I go around family and they're like, why are you wearing a wig again? I'm like, it's not a wig, it's my hair. And they're like, so yeah, that's always fun. But yeah, I am like proud of myself, but I also want to stress that I really did want to go natural. Nobody bullied me into going natural. And I say bullied because there are so many black people out there that will tell girls like me, I had it done so many times, that have a relaxer, and they'll just be super rude and make you feel extremely bad for your own personal choice. So anyone who doesn't want to go natural but are thinking about it because these natural chicks are like all up your butthole trying to get you to go natural, don't do it, because I think you'll probably have a really bad time. And I know I use the word bitch a lot in this video, but those girls just like to be big old bitches, big old natural bitches. And don't let them bully you into doing something that you don't want to do. So screw them and get your freaking relaxer. And now let's talk about products. So you guys, I actually used the most cheapest products ever when I was trying to get my hair to grow. Once again, it grew. I just kept it braided and I just did not touch it. When I got more money, I started shifting between like my cheap products and my good quality products. So the cheap products were anything that I could find that was cheap. Usually my conditioner. I would literally go to Walmart and get any type of cheap conditioner that I would find, because I would do a deep conditioner about 3 to 4 times a week, usually on my heavy sweat days at the gym, because I don't want all the sweat just like in my hair. So now for my deep conditioners, I use Joico, and I'll make sure to link it down below. And I also occasionally use their the Moisture Balm. It didn't work when I was in Arizona, but now that I'm here, and it works great for me. And I only use a moisturizer not very often, honestly. If I feel like my hair feels great after my deep conditioner, I don't feel like I need to do a moisturizer treatment. Now the more expensive brands that I use are these. It's like this personalized shampoo and conditioner. So on the website, you just kind of input all of the stuff that you want like out of your hair, and you put your type of texture and your type of curl and whatnot, and it just they send it to you. You also put in how much like of a scent that you want. Like I said, I want a very pungent scent, and they gave it to me. And I'm not complaining, I smell it. So once a week, I use these ones because that would be very expensive to like, when I deep condition my hair, I like slather my hair in conditioner. So 3 times a week, I use my cheaper conditioner to slather all up on my hair. And with curly hair, you have to kind of use like a lot of conditioner. So that's why once a week, I use the expensive conditioner. So I'll make sure to link everything below if you guys are interested. But like I said, I use very cheap stuff in the beginning. And then for like my daily moisturizer, like after I deep condition my hair and whatnot, I use this Shea Moisture Curl and Hibiscus Milk. Oh wait, Style Milk. I don't have them memorized. I just try new products and I see how my hair feels, and this one feels pretty good. So I spray my hair with water, put this in it, and then I put oil in it, and then I braid down my hair and I leave it like that. And then I slap a wig on my head, and that's it. So like I said, I wash my hair only once a week, deep condition on the days that I sweat super heavy, and slap a wig on my head. I used to do like protein treatments and all these other like treatments on my hair when it was relaxed, and I personally still didn't see much of a difference when I did all of that. I didn't like the way that my hair felt. Maybe it's just because I'm not used, still, like even though I had the relaxer for quite some time, I just didn't like the feel of my hair after the relaxer and after like the protein treatments and whatnot. But after I stopped getting the relaxer and like a lot of my natural hair grew out, I would still do the protein treatments, and I personally just don't like the way my hair feels. And I'm all about going off by what you feel, and my hair just doesn't feel good after a protein treatment. So I haven't done them and my hair is fine. It's just the deep conditioning, shampooing once a week, and then once again, not manipulating my hair and living off the wig until my hair is down to my butt cheeks. We leave it the freak alone. So there you have it, you guys. I finally posted this video for all 2 of you who wanted this. I never really did progress pics of lengths because then I would just get very obsessed and, you know, just very obsessive with the process. Kind of did similar with my weight loss. Didn't track, didn't progress pic. I just added certain things to my lifestyle and said, you know, let things just happen. Whatever happens, kind of happens. And here we are, because I know I would get stressed the freak out. Because we all know what happens when you obsess on a certain thing, then it's gonna take longer to get to from point A to point B. I wish I took more progress pictures. At least I have a little bit, but I wish I did because it's cool to look at. But I know back then where I was mentally, it just probably would have just drove me crazy. Doing it this way definitely did not feel like it took long at all. It honestly felt like super effortless. So once again, I don't know how long it took me to do this. I know everybody wants a specific number of like how long did that take, but I don't know. I literally said out of sight, out of mind, and kept a wig on my head for a long time. So there you go, that's my secret. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little mini video about hair. We will be back to our normal scheduled programming next video. That's a lie, nothing on this channel is normal. So sorry. But don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up this video if you did enjoy it. If you have any questions, make sure to leave it in the comment section here or in the comment section on my Instagram. And I will see you guys next time. By the way, you guys, I do have a couple videos on my channel that I have my natural hair in, but I just never specify it because I never felt like it was a big deal. I like wigs, I enjoy dressing up for you guys, and it's just something that I like. But whenever video day ends up on my hair day, I'll make sure to wear my natural hair and I will specify it for you. Bye.